Wow, I'm so late. I'm so sorry. And here are my quick picks for UFC 272. So let's just get on to it. Sergey Spivak versus Greg Hardy. I'm going to go with Greg Hardy. I just think his power and his explosiveness is going to get to Sergey Spivak. I know Sergey has two ways of winning this fight. He can grapple or KO Greg Hardy. But I feel like Greg Hardy is going to beat him to the punch with that NFL professional athleticism and power. He's just really powerful. And in the heavyweight division, that makes you the champion if you're just powerful and explosive. So, Greg Hardy by first round TKO. Kevin Holland versus Alex Oliveira. I'm going to go with Kevin Holland. He's younger. Alex Oliveira, his durability is just not the same. He can't take shots like how he used to. And his cardio is not that good. Kevin Holland, major reach advantage, major height advantage. He is a good fighter. He was a top fighter in middleweight. I mean, same for Alex Oliveira, but he hasn't been there recently like how Kevin Holland has. And Kevin Holland, he only lost to the best two wrestlers in his division, the middleweight division. So even though the middleweight division is trash, they're big. And Kevin Holland, he's bigger than Alex Oliveira, and he has good stand-up skills, and he's been working on his wrestling. So Kevin Holland, first round TKO. Edson Barboza versus Bryce Mitchell. This fight is honestly a coin flip fight for me, but I'm going to go with Bryce Mitchell because the cardio of Edson Barboza, although he is really powerful and really fast, his cardio is not that good when it comes to grappling cardio. His striking cardio is good. He could win the first two rounds. It's like, honestly, that's one of his best ways to win. Win the first two rounds and survive the third round, or he can just KO Bryce Mitchell whenever he wants to, land that flying knee like he did on Beneil Dariush. But Bryce Mitchell has really good sticky grappling, and we've seen Edson Barboza get taken down by less grapplers than Bryce Mitchell. Although Bryce Mitchell's wrestling isn't the same as his BJJ, he can just stick to Edson Barboza on the clinch, keep making him work, and gas him out. So I got Bryce Mitchell by third round submission. In the co-main event, Rafael dos Anjos versus Hinata Moicano. I'm going to go with Rafael dos Anjos. He's a really good fighter. His entire skill set is just really good. And he has really good defensive striking and really good defensive grappling. So I feel like Hinata Moicano can't get his offense on. And plus, Hinata Moicano isn't that style of fighter to beat RDA. RDA, you need to pressure him. And Hinata Moicano isn't really that pressure-heavy fighter. Like, if you've seen in RDA's career, he's fought monsters. And those guys were pressure-heavy. My bad. Kamaru Usman, Colby Covington, Habib, Tony. You look at all those guys, all of them have in common is grappling or just insane pressure, pushing him back, putting the volume on him. And Hinata Moicano, I'm not sure. I don't think he ever seen the fifth round or was in a 5-round fight. He has seen the elite of the division, TKZ and Jose Aldo, but he has lost to them. Even though RDA isn't as dangerous as them when it comes to striking power, RDA is just really good. He's just bigger than them, and his skill set, he's a former champion. Like, come on. Really good defensive. He's a really, like, you have to pressure him. And Hinata Moicano does not have that style. So I'm going to go with a RDA by 50-45 decision. Now for the main event, Colby Covington versus Jorge Masvidal. I got Colby Covington. I think he's going to win this pretty clearly. But it is going to be a dangerous fight, and it's going to be a competitive fight for at least the first 2 rounds. But there is going to be this suspense throughout the entire fight that Jorge Masvidal can land that ending shot when he intercepts one of Colby's takedowns with a knee, an uppercut, a kick, maybe even a guillotine. He has really good BJJ. Honestly, Jorge Masvidal isn't that far technically in the technical grappling department, but the thing is, Colby, his pace is just relentless. He has better wrestling, but Jorge, he has a pretty good skill set against wrestlers, even though it didn't work against Usman. Usman and Covington are just on a different level when it comes to wrestling. They're literally the best wrestlers in the division. So Colby Covington is going to put on that pace on Jorge. Jorge does have a chance to KO Colby, intercepting one of the takedowns. But that's not only his only chance, because Colby knows that Jorge is going to have to respect the takedowns. So Colby might get a little bit too comfortable on the feet. I mean, he could, honestly. He has a really good chin. He can eat the shots of Jorge sometimes. Obviously, it's not going to be his game plan to just keep eating shots for free. But if Colby wants to strike, he can strike. But the thing is, if he gets too wild, Jorge can crack him, where Usman couldn't, because Usman is not that good of a striker. He's an overrated striker, but he is a good striker because he has good power. But Jorge has good power, good timing, and he'll be faster on those counters when Colby gets a little too reckless. But the thing is, I don't know if Jorge can capitalize on Colby's chaos when he's just crashing forward, throwing hooks, and just throwing a lot of barrage of shots, because he knows that the takedown might come off of those barrages. So I'm going to go with a Colby 49-46 decision. It's going to be a close one. It's going to be competitive. The odds are just really skewered. Jorge's just underrated, to be honest. So, but yeah, Colby's going to win this one. 49-46. We could see a 48-47. But I feel like Jorge can survive. He has good BJJ. He has pretty underrated grappling, and he's a really good striker. So Colby's going to have to respect that part of his game. So, yeah, Colby by 49-46 decision. Okay, here's the rest of the card. And stay tuned. Subscribe and like the video, but subscribe because I might go live. I might have a fight companion for this event, so subscribe for that. And just take a look at the rest of the card. Thank you for watching.